Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Glenda Chavez, and on my channel you will find all kinds of DIY content. Today I'm actually going to be turning a nightstand into a reading chair. So over the past couple of months I've had friends, family, even co-workers tag me in the exact same photo where they took a nightstand and turned it into a reading chair. So I finally decided to go ahead and recreate the look. Now this is not my original idea. I don't know who the original creator of this DIY project is. I only have this specific picture that I was tagged in to reference off of. Although I'm going to be doing this for my manager to keep for herself, you guys can also recreate the look and actually end up selling this project or keep it for yourself as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Before we continue, I want to thank the sponsor of today's video, Skillshare. If you haven't heard of Skillshare, Skillshare is an online community for creatives. They offer thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people on things like design, video, and even time management, woodworking, and more. Because I work and I also do YouTube, including all of the filming and editing and project creating. On top of being a mom and a wife, I myself have taken a class by Mike Fardy titled Productivity Habits, and I'm currently taking a class offered by Michael Carginapricorn on real productivity to help me manage my time better to become more productive and efficient with my time. Skillshare is curated specifically for learning, meaning there are no ads and they're always launching new premium classes so you can stay focused and follow wherever your creativity takes you. If you're interested in joining Skillshare, the first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in the description will get a month free trial of Skillshare so you can start exploring your creativity today. Now let's go ahead and continue with the project. I started by removing the top drawer and disposing of it since I will not be reusing it. I measured and marked off the same width on each side from where I would be removing the top. I added tape so that I could prevent as much splintering as possible for when I went to cut. I would suggest removing the backboard before cutting. I completely forgot and actually ended up cutting through it. After removing the old metal track and guides, I removed the extra support boards that went on the top because I intended to use it for the backrest of the chair. I needed to add some additional support to what would be becoming the seating part, so I measured and cut two 1x4 boards and added pocket holes in order to attach them. Using my table saw, I ripped down the spare plywood pieces to fit the sides as well as the seat. If you are buying the plywood, you can take your measurements and have the store associates at Lowe's or Home Depot to cut them for you. Next, I took the original top and also ripped it down to size and marked where I would be adding pocket holes to attach it to the nightstand. finally, I went in and cleaned everything after vacuuming all of the sawdust and scuff sanded. Using some paintable caulking, I caulked all of the joined boards. Although I will be hand painting, I am going to spray the primer on, so I covered the drawer to protect from overspray. I am using Kills 2 primer and only sprayed one coat. You guys have seen me use this BB Frosh powder before, and I am using it again for this Oops paint I picked up from Lowe's for only $2.50 and turned it into a chalk style paint. After the first and in-between coats, I lightly sanded using 320 grit sanding sponge and made sure to wipe everything down before adding the next coat. My manager decided to join me on the last coat I had left and offered to help.
Yeah, poquito. ¿Qué color es?
Using some polyurethane and a matte finish, I sealed the paint with one good coat. I moved on to creating a small cushion out of some scrap plywood, foam, and fabric. Now that everything is done, let's remember what this nightstand used to look like and what it looks like now. So thank y'all so much for watching today's video. The total breakdown cost of this project was really only $2.50 plus taxes. Now, the only reason I say that is because I only had to pay for the mist tinted Oops paint that I picked up from Lowe's. Everything else I already had in my stockpile, and there were scraps of wood that I already had, so I didn't have to pay for any of it. Now, if you did have to pay for some of the stuff, I would probably think that your cost would be anywhere between $40 to $60, just depending on the materials that you choose. I actually received this nightstand for free, so it didn't cost me anything. It was actually the matching set to the dresser I worked on last week, so I'll leave that video in the description if you're interested in watching that transformation. I hope y'all enjoyed today's DIY furniture project. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any future uploads. You guys be kind, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye.